Hey people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Got a crew showcase today. That is something I kind of just been working on in my spare moments. I've been crazy busy lately, but that's the same answer as always, so nothing's really different. As far as making the new tutorials I have to be making right now, I am procrastinating and working on crew configurations instead. I've been working on my Sherman tank collection. And what I'd like to say, I can't remember if I've mentioned this before. I think I might have. I would like to build a Sherman platoon, like a late war Normandy Sherman platoon, which technically would be 5 men per tank, and then 5 tanks is what I found would be a platoon of tanks. And I'm looking more at the configurations, so obviously correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but as I'm learning about the configurations in the crews, I'd like to do that on sort of a macro scale, not just on the micro, now that I've been trying to make more crew compartments in my Sherman tank and trying to evolve to fit more guys in it. I've been working on making some new crews and some new crew configurations. So mostly this was just recorded for me, kind of. Wanted to show off a couple of the variations of different outfits that I've designed to make a late war Normandy tank crew to fit inside my Sherman tanks, which I might show the tanks at the end too if you guys are curious. Though some that I'm working on, I need to order some more parts, I think, but I'm trying to get all the pieces together, as many as I can, to see how many tanks I can build and how many guys I can actually build. I'm a little bit limited by the jackets that I have, because a lot of the tank jackets that I have are from custom print companies to have the U.S. Army World War II tank jackets. So I'm a little bit limited by those, obviously, because I have more heads and helmets and all that thing. But when it comes to that, I definitely need more jackets for sure if I want to be making more tankmen. But this is the collection that I have right now. There is 2 crews, technically speaking. There's 9 guys. There should technically be 10, but the only figure I don't have a duplicate of is a gunner. I only have 1 gunner, and then I have a duplicate of every other guy for the most part. But I wanted to show off sort of some crew configurations to hopefully inspire other people if they feel like they need specific pieces to build something like this. There are sort of more imaginative ways to go about that. So let's start with this guy right here. This guy is my singular gunner minifigure. All these guys are pretty interchangeable, and the point of the M4 Sherman in a lot of ways when it was designed was that kind of each crew member could do different jobs. So these guys can kind of do whatever, and I mix and match them as far as positions on my actual tank. But I put a kind of a Normandy crew here together that I kind of wanted to show off. So this guy is the gunner. He's got a helmet without goggles. He's got a citizen brick jacket, some Lego, I think they were like some Dino Hunter pants, and then he's got a handgun. That's kind of nice. He's got kind of an angry face there. Then I got this guy, who is a driver variant. He's got some firefighter pants, a Lego Ninjago head, brown goggles, some pilfered wine there, which was nice. There's a little print there I found on some used Legos, and also citizen brick jacket here. Those guys are pretty similar as they are. Then this guy is a whole machine gunner. He's pretty straightforward. He's got a Thompson machine gun. I like using these simple brown pants. I would use more with like the gaiters or the pockets, but I like these two, with a Brickmania jacket here and some gloves. Actually, I'll move these guys out of the way so I don't confuse them, because they all look very similar. This guy is a commander variant. He's just got some field glasses and some fun boots on there. And then he's got some dark gloves that are different brown in this color, and he's got the dark bluish gray goggles there. Same Brickmania jacket as it is, which I really like those Brickmania jackets. I think they're really decent print. This guy is a driver, another driver here. Like I said, they can do all different kinds of roles, but this was just the ones that I kind of designated while I was designing them. Thought it was fun to put a lot of variation in there as far as the uniforms go, and then also the small arms and stuff too. So this guy has a revolver. Some of the units had personal firearms and stolen firearms by the late war. So it was fun to kind of do that. What I represented with this guy here, is this guy he has his jacket over his overalls. So this guy right here has more of the tanker overalls. So this guy's got kind of a older, like retro style Lego body that worked okay for the like full coveralls. And then with the matching legs here, this is what it would look like with the jacket over it, which was also another common thing that they did. This guy's got a grease gun. This guy's a loader variant. This guy's a driver. Then I got this guy, who's probably one of the more unique guys. I'm not really sure if I like this guy. This guy's a hole gunner variant. He's got a green helmet here, some citizen brick goggles, which I don't know if you guys can see how dark that is, but he's got some citizen brick goggles there, which has nice print. He's got a sweater, look kind of like the ones that were military issue, but he also could have stolen it or something like that, or it could have been from a German villager or somewhere in France or something. I don't really know. Then he's got some of the sand green gaiters from some of my Marine figures. There were uniforms at this point of the war that were mixed and matched, similar to like the movie Fury, if anyone has seen that. It's a really famous tank movie in which a lot of the soldiers kind of mixed and matched and stole stuff, so I kind of wanted to show that off in the variation of the minifigures and not think that I had to have one specific guy, because I personally like the variety. This guy is another commander variant, though he's pretty boring. He's got kind of a stressed out face there. This is a gunmetal pot helmet, and then the Brickmania jacket, he got a scarf on, and then a Thompson. I like to mix and match the guns as well. And this guy's one of my favorites. This guy's another loader variant. He has a greasy head and greasy pants, which is kind of fun, and then a gunmetal helmet and some gloves, and again, a Brickmania jacket. So this is mostly for me, just to kind of get some inspiration and show off the guys that I have here, because I like recording these ideas and getting a chance to sort of show them off. I like to show that there's some different variations that are fun as far as the research that you can do to make different usable kind of guys, instead of just thinking that you need one specific piece, because if you happen to have this body works okay, or something like a sweater, there's other variations you can use instead of having to pay for the jackets. That's just something I happen to do. This also isn't as relevant necessarily, or actually all the way finished, technically speaking, but I am working on my Sherman variants and trying to make some new details for it. So this is an M4A3 VVSS 76 that I've made. Again, I think it looks nice with the crew and stuff to be able to make some sort of nice comparisons here as far as the sizing of the vehicle goes, and the minifigures and sort of the lifelike features of it, now that it's got the hatches and stuff too. And I know everybody wants to build the turret basket, so it's on my list to be able to build that so people can get their interiors in there. That's on my list still. I've just been kind of procrastinating, but it's fun to have some figures that match then the vehicles as far as making the platoon goes. So this one's kind of getting close to being done. It's got some new features still on it that I gotta kind of change up and mix around too. But it's nice to have those variations and then be able to include some figures that actually work well with the tank, as far as the tank being something that operates like sort of a lived-in vehicle, and to make a crew that looks kind of experienced in that way too. So the guys variations are pretty fun, same way the tank variations are. I do have one more back here, actually. This is one I'm working on as well too. I've got 2 of these Shermans as of right now. I'd like to build more. This is a standard M4, just the M4, with the 75. I'll move these guys over a little bit. I did put, I'm trying out the JD Brick star stickers. So that's kind of just a fun thing that I'm giving a try. I don't really like stickers on my tanks, but I'm giving it a try. So this has got the battle brick treads and stuff too. As you can see, I am missing a slope here. It's like one of those 18-degree slopes. I do need to buy some more parts, because it should be a double wide one, but it's a single wide. But I'm working on that as well, and trying to find new variations of building my Sherman. So I've got the standard M4, and then I have the A3 back here. Like I said, the goal would be 5 with all the appropriate crew, but this is all that I have for right now. So that's literally it. It's just crew variations here, as you can see. Kind of some fun variety for these figures and for these vehicles, as I'm going to hopefully build more of them and try to customize the vehicles and customize the guys and make them as interesting as I can. Like I said, I'm still missing some parts like over there, but I would like to put together more Shermans and build more tutorials and be able to build more crews and just kind of expand on this as part of my collection. And I think it's grown quite a long ways from how the original was. So that's all for me. Just kind of a fun crew showcase here, showing some variations like what I did with my Marine Corps and my Japanese Army. And yeah, as the collection grows, I'd like to be able to make more videos and show off more things. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a lovely day. That's all for me. And I'm going to go back to bed.